Okay. Back with some more suffering. Oblivion regained. Okay. Let's go. Right, yeah, we were here last time, yeah. So we're stacked on ammo for our revolvers at least. Could do some more health there. That's nice. I'm happy that we can jump so far. Wait, oh right, yeah, so that's where we came from. And we got up to this bit. Yeah, I remember now. Alright, calm down. I'm pretty sure it's because my insanity meter is full. I guess I'm gonna use this to... Ah, right, okay. Cool. Alright, calm down.
String 'em up!
String...
Suffocated in there!
It's too good for those fuckers. Let's skin them alive.
Oh, hell nice. But there's a lot of them. I need to shotgun. I think shotgun's probably the best for these guys. If I can hit them. They're a bit tanky though. Well, that one's dead. Popping up. There we go. And now you're dead. Sweet. Can we not go in here? Oh, we can loot from outside though, that's nice. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so you have to reload your weapon in order to get the max ammo out of it. It's good to know. Oh, again? Oof. That's a nice hit.
Yo, bro! Over here!
Yo, bro!
Over here!
I got you, bro.
Hey! Help! They're coming for me!
How do I work this?
Dude! I'm trapped!
Yeah, I know that. I can't do any. I can't make it go further though.
I need... Thanks, bro! Hey, I hope you make it out too!
How the hell did he levitated across that?
Hope for you yet, T.
He levitated across that. That was weird. That was quite terrifying, if I'm honest. So we could drop down there. Oh, that's where we were. Right, so we don't really want to drop down there. Oh. Hello, creepy kids. There's always creepy kids in a horror game.
Has the devil trapped you? You're not a bad man. You have to believe.
Hello, Jen. Perfect. Alright, so into the creepy cave. We've been going into a lot of creepy caves in this part of the game. I suppose we are in a quarry, though. Oh, nice supplies. No truck. Okay, we're not getting out that way. There's a hole in the fence here, though. Alright, game. Throw enough of those in my face and it's gonna wear out soon. Is she? There's some more supplies here.
The sharp thing in my head, and I'm so happy now. So happy.
You remember the first time we met? We were at Druid Hill and I saw you in that old broken gazebo. You were so good looking. I thought you were all mature. How old did you think I was? All my girlfriends were so jealous. We were so good together. For a while. Even when I left, I still loved you, T. I thought about you every day. I still do. Don't you wish we could go back to that gazebo? It was all so perfect. But sometimes, I think you only brought me suffering.
Yeah, there is a second game to this. It's not as good as the first game, though, in my opinion. It's alright, though. Yeah, it's the first time I've been hit by that. Killjoy is apparently a great man, though. He makes people happy by sticking metal things in their heads. Sounds like a lovely bloke. More? Really? So this just loops around. Is there anything over here that I may have missed, though? Seems like a bit of a big area. Yeah, over here looks interesting.
The doctor looked inside my head and took the bad out.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy. I think I'm going to keep the shotgun equipped. It seems to be doing a lot of work. Okay, this way then. It's now suddenly raining. Oh.
Dr. Killjoy made the voices in my head go away. Now all I hear is his voice.
Okay, a little bit concerning. Don't catch a cold in this weather? I'll try not to. But to be honest, I'm not really wearing weather-appropriate clothing. But welcome on in, Mac. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Do I want to go in there yet? Nah, not yet. We'll remember this place though. We're gonna have a little look around first. There's another corpse.
Dr. Killjoy made it all so easy.
Seems like a man of the people. Okay, this grand entrance makes it seem like this is the way to go, so I'm gonna go this way instead. Unless this is actually the way to go and the other way is just a throw off. Oops. Oh, that was a one shot on that guy. Oh, more. Yeah, you're still there, I can see you. Doing pretty well for supplies. Obviously we've got to go in there, just destroy the boxes and move the cage. But again, I want to have a look around. So this is where we would go if we took the grand entrance. Oh, another body. Okay, this one is insane. That is a really weird wall. It's wobbly. Oh god. Don't go near the crazy corpse. She's insane. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello. Guess we're dealing with Killjoy first. Loud noises!
Welcome, my fine gentlemen. I'm so glad you've come to see the show. My performance on you, as it were, will be something I shall thoroughly enjoy. And I trust, so shall you. I am not certain we have been formally introduced. Talk, isn't it? My name is Killjoy, Dr. Killjoy, and I will be your alienist this fine evening. Welcome to the Carnate Institution for the tragically troubled, the impossibly insane, and the diabolically
There's seems to be a fair few in the close quarters combat. I didn't do that. So I'm not actually regenerating health at the moment. I thought I was regenerating health before. Maybe that's per kill. Okay. Right, it's puzzle time. Step 1, turn the tap. Step 2, slash that. Step 3, I don't know. Okay. Let's heal up. I don't actually know what to do here, if I'm honest. I thought you would... I mean, we could try shooting this. That worked? I didn't think that would work. That's why I didn't try it. I thought it was like, you're going to have to move one of these things because they looked a bit suspicious. Okay. I think shotgun might prove quite useful in this area.
to tame the brain. Sometimes it needs a little jolt to behave.
Creepy. Think he's dead. Can give him another jolt, see if he works. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Inmate, hold it right there. It is only joke. How you get here? You're not supposed to leave Abbott. Don't they tell you anything? Come in, please. You come in. Yes, come in. I not lock you up. Name is Sergey. Oh, wait. Are you really there? Or maybe I am dreaming again. No? No, you real, huh?
He's a filthy immigrant.
So friendly.
Racist much?
Disgusting addict.
Whittaker, Kennedy, Scott, they all went out. Try to find out what is happening. Me? I say why. I hear the sounds. Boom, crash, ah! I've seen some things through the doorway there. Things I don't want to see again. Understand? I stay right here. We're safe. And I have pipe to keep me company.
He can help you find what you need.
Blow his head off.
My only sadness is my stereo. Power go off. It don't work now, you see? If I could just enjoy a few more spins of my music, I'd be a happy man.
Alright.
Strange story about this place. It was a crazy house. Place where they send people who not know what is what. Me, I self-medicate, huh? Been abandoned for many years. Now we guards come here to be free. It's the only place I feel safe on this island.
Cool.
I think you want something here. Is it to share pipe with me? No, I don't think so. I think maybe it is something else. A strange thing that goes on in this house. Maybe cause you trouble? Ask you. Why bother? Be mellow. Go with flow.
I don't think you meant to inject the pipe into your eye.
It is breaking earthquake. Who knows what else break here in old house? Maybe something in attic. Maybe you want to go find out.
Yeah, maybe. You got a lot of health up here, mate.
When you become citizen, they ask you, who discovered America? Only answer is Columbus. But I tell you, this country had strong spirits. Spirits who were here before you or me. Before Mayflower, before Columbus. Spirits not so happy what we do to their land. Now they mad. They punish us. More you fight them, more they hurt you. You're smart like me, you'll stay here. Spend your last hours as happy as possible.
Hey, got a point.
I want something good to die for. To make it beautiful to live, you see? There's nothing beautiful here.
I'm gonna leave now.
Forget. Who are you again?
I'm gonna leave now.
Friend, the door, it is always open to you.
Yeah, very nice guy though. Okay. Right. We need to go up into the attic. How does one access the attic? Maybe we go down here, the other door will be unblocked. This door probably will never open. What about this one? Nope. Okay.
Ever wonder why you're so furious, Talk? What happens then when your world goes black? Do you ever see a creature, a beastly form, the likes of which would cause any sane man to flee in terror? Tell me about him. How does he make you feel?
I'm not too familiar with the story of this game. Like I said before, I have seen playthroughs of this game, but I'm not too familiar with it. Story.
The building, it is old. You may need to go through big stair room or somewhere to find way up there. Hatch may be hard to jump to. You probably need something to stand on. You try hard. You get there.
It's very supportive. I like him.
And so, my favorite subject arrives. It is in this room that all the secrets will be revealed. I will employ an experimental device that helps me chart the undiscovered country. But you can't come to the show yet. First, you must prove to me that you truly want to be cured, and that you truly are worthy of my time. See you soon, I hope.
Alright. God, he's got a lot of projectors set everywhere. It was me.
Monsters walk amongst us, Talk. Don't you grasp the implications? It's a brave new world. Of course, such creatures are nothing new to you, are they?
Gonna throw a dynamite here. Might work out. It didn't work out. Hey, what?
You'll have to forgive the mess. It's
Oh.
so hard to keep this place tidy when there is so much work to be done. And it is impossible to find decent help out here. But truly, this clutter doesn't even compare to the disorder inside your head, does it? That's where I do hope to do use some spring cleaning.
Oh, it's me. I'm cool. Interesting. Cool. There's a lot of medication everywhere.
How does it go? Oh yes. Canst thou minister to a mind diseased?
Nope.
From the memory of rooted sorrow, raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff, which weighs upon the heart. My, if only it were that easy.
I have no idea what he's talking about half the time, if I'm honest.
This poor soul could not handle what he saw in the ink. Tell me what you see, Talk.
It's a lot of ink. Oh. You know, somehow I don't think that was voluntary. Just want to make sure I've opened up as many doors as I can here. Don't want to miss out on much.
It is the work that I do that makes me worthy of their attention, of their gazing eyes, that makes me a star of
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. Oh god, hello.
Nowhere do the stars shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island, on this very stage where it is my pleasure to introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my talent be confined to the time in which I display them, but instead, again and again,
Oh, shotgun's really good against these. Can I? Oh, nice. I wanted a different weapon. Number 2 is fire axe. Ah, oh. God damn it. Damn tricksters. So that blocks that, and looks like that's the only way. Do we've got an axe now, which is pretty cool. Huh. It's like parts of the Slayers that we know. Well, there's a baby in that room, so let's not go in that room. God damn it, let's go in that room. Knock knock. May I ask you a question? That's where we came from. Okay, so we've got a fire axe. You only... Oh, can we go through here now? Maybe we can destroy that wall with our ability. Do I really want to waste it on just getting magnum ammo? Don't think I really want to.
Is it? Or perhaps chronic melancholia? Or is it an uncontrollable urge to regress back to a form unseen in modern society? One that will allow you to set matters right in the...
Oh, he went again. What's down here? Okay. Are we underneath the building? Yeah, looks like. Okay, I don't really want to go in there. I want to explore around here first. Although I've noticed there are blood puddles on the ground.
The projected light. One problem still remains. It is so very difficult to find good talent. Certainly, I am able to bring life to this piece of celluloid, but who to appear opposite me? Who to play Iago to my Othello? Eliza Doolittle to my Henry Higgins? My choice? Artificial actors.
I knew it.
Prosthetic people who are much less resistant to their actions. They will argue,
Get off! You trapped me in the Right, let's try shotgun on these guys. Oh, shotgun is pretty good. He trapped me in the goop. So while he was trying to stab me, I was taking constant damage. Okay, that's our way back up. And we can destroy this. And that is one of the two projectors that was blocking the door in the main hall, I think. So now we've just got to find a way up into the attic, which will be the second projector, I imagine. Oh. Whoops. Okay, right, cool. That's how you get rid of that projector. And now we're able to go back out here. Nice. So it's probably going to be forced to go there anyway, you know? Because the projector was down there. Okay, now what does this do? Nothing good. Might have to mess about with that later on, you know. So yeah, look, that one's still blocking it. We got that one. We need to get that one. But we can't gain access to that room. Or at the very least we can't gain access to that projector. Oh no, we can, it's right here. What? I'm an idiot. How did I miss? I knew there was something in this room, but I missed.
Daddy? Is that you, Daddy?
Nope.
I miss you a lot. When are we gonna see you again, Daddy? Daddy! Dad!
Oh, God. Wait, what? God damn it, there was a third one I didn't notice. Hey up. I didn't go up these stairs. How odd. Yeah, there has to be a jump scare in one of these. It's a perfect room for one. Okay, I don't... Oh, right, I'm up there.
Sometimes it is the body that threatens the safety of the mind. Sometimes it must be removed.
Dude, there's no way you're still alive.
You made the right choice.
To be honest, I don't know how I managed to kill him. He should have been dead long ago. But I made the right choice, so that's good. Plus points for me. Ooh. I like it. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say don't touch that. So, that's really weird looking.
Alas, the golden age of radio has passed us by. Who would care to broadcast only on the audio spectrum of human perception when it is the visuals that can truly enrapture an audience? It was a peculiar form with its attempt to create a complete world based on sound alone.
Oh crap, I just realised I've got like no batteries left on my flashlight. It's worth a try. Now that's the attic one done. Now to just move this out of the way. There we go. Fantastic. Right, now back down we go. Can't really see much because I've been wasting my flashlight this entire time. Well, to be fair, it has been quite dark, so not really my fault. Oh, a show.
At last, you have made it to the climax of this fine performance. Let me introduce our newest player. This fascinating specimen is a creature of purest strength and rage, whose presence here must prove quite a conundrum to you. His resemblance to these other soulless beasts cannot be denied, but he is altogether harder to truly understand. But with the capabilities of my experimental device, I can bring about a rebirth of the spirit, a reawakening of the soul, and thus we can shed light on this most unique situation. Why not come inside, and I shall show you?
Oh, I don't know. Seems pretty crazy. I'm gonna save. Alright, Doc, I'm coming in. God damn it, Doc.
I shut the door not to trap you, but rather to keep the rest of the world out. You see, we can't have intrusions. This session is about you, and you alone, shall I say, your welfare. See the stations? And with my experimental device, I can facilitate exploration and reveal the connections we must study here today.
Ah, you're bringing them back constantly, are you? Alright, we gotta put a stop to this, buddy.
What are you doing? You do Are you mad? Why, yes you are. We all know that. Don't you see you're killing me? Your last best hope and all you can do is destroy it.
Well, these projectors are tough.
I am one of the greats. One of the brightest stars in the sky.
I can definitely shoot out. Ah. Alright, where's your final projector then? Up there? What? Oh, I didn't really mean to do that. Ooh, some spikes are coming out of the ground there. That was pretty cool. Okay, well, I'm up here now. Stop knocking me over. Never died. Damn it! Well, I destroyed it.
If that's the way you feel about your treatment, I can't avoid the subject anymore. The time has come for a confrontation, a meeting of the minds, or perhaps I should say a meeting of the mind and the mindless. Go ahead, see if you can't reach out to your deepest fear.
Okay. Press the button. Do I stand under it? Oh, press numpad 1 or 0 to use rebirth power. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we cool.
Astonishing! The progress you have made today is considerable. But remember, Toke, no matter what you do to accept yourself, there's no telling if someday the bell jar will not descend again.
Alright, let's go. That was cool. I'm just gonna check something. Archives. Okay.
Contained in these pages are my observations of the bizarre creatures that have appeared on Carnate Island since the cataclysm struck. The creatures emerge in a variety of ways, but many of them appear to come from within the island itself.
We'll listen to this for a
As if
bit.
the very earth of Carnate were poisonous and vile. Though I scarcely have time to keep a journal like this while trying to keep myself alive, my inquisitive nature forces me to write down what I see, in the hope that I might better understand it. But how can this unspeakable horror possibly be understood? It is as if Carnate's horrific sins, both past and present, are being brought to life in a pageant of death. Slayer. I first witnessed these creatures jumping out of the ground itself. Their heads were detached from their torsos, held aloft by hideous contraptions. Their limbs have been replaced by blades of the sharpest steel. To my eyes, they appear to be a manifestation of decapitation. Yet it seems improbable anyone ever had their head chopped off an abbot. I suppose on Carnate anything is possible. I have dubbed these monstrosities Slayers. Marksman. Based on the battery of rifles attached to its back and the blindfold around its head, this marksman appears to be the reincarnation of a military firing squad. Abbott was originally a POW camp during World War II, so it seems likely they would have had executions of that sort. Indeed, there are stories of a rogue colonel who was to be court-martialed but instead took his own life. Perhaps he is connected to these abominations. Mainliner. In the 1970s, lethal injection was introduced as the most humane means of state-sanctioned killing. To date, 25 such procedures have taken place in Abbott. This creature, I call him the Mainliner, appears to suffer with every move he makes. Perhaps the mixture of sodium pentothal, pancuronium bromide, and potassium chloride in his veins is not to his liking. The numerous needles jabbed into his body cannot help his disposition. Noose Man. Not only is this Noose Man dead from being hung by the neck, but he also appears to have had his skin removed. I wonder if these creatures are tied to the legendary story of the inmates who, outraged by the death of fellow workers in a quarry mining accident, hung and skinned 5 COs. The Noose Men are more supernatural than many of their brethren, ripping themselves straight out of the ceiling in some entirely impossible manner. Burrower. These burrowers are some of the most lethal creatures I have encountered, primarily due to their ability to spring forth from the ground itself and just as quickly re-submerge. They're closely tied to the very soil of Carnate, a theme among these monstrosities. Its appearance is of a human body tied up in a gunny sack and constrained by leather straps, with deadly steel chains attached to various locations. I believe they represent those buried alive.
And that's all we got for now. Oh, we got Killjoy.
Dr. Killjoy. One of Abbott's most persistent legends tells of Dr. Killjoy, the quite insane psychiatrist-surgeon who ran an asylum on Carnate. Doing research of my own, I found that he did indeed exist, though which stories are true and which are fabrication is anyone's guess. Since the cataclysm, I have 3 times seen a surgeon formed of pure light, reminiscent of 16mm film projection come to life. Could this be the fine doctor?
Most definitely. Do we have any more? Nope, that's all we have at the moment.
When Ernesto took his job at Abbott, I was far from excited. When he told me we would need to move to Carnate Island as well, I was not happy at all. But I tried to find a good side to the situation. I've always been interested in the history of unique places. What kind of history would we find on Carnate? This scrapbook project was started primarily to fill my time here, but also so I could record what I had discovered. In my exploration of the island, I uncovered many of Carnate's secrets. Though I record them here, I do not think I will tell the world about what I have found. Carnate is a place whose secrets are best kept to itself. The island. Carnate Island is approximately 3 miles wide and lies some 10 miles off the coast of Maryland. In addition to man-made structures, Carnate is also home to a labyrinthine natural cave system unlike anything I have seen before. Through my studies, I learned of the island's dark and unsettling history. Though it may sound ridiculous to say it, Carnate seems to bring out the worst in those who make the mistake of coming here. Abbott State Penitentiary. Originally built as part of Fort Malison to house German POWs during World War II, it was taken over by Maryland following the war and converted into Abbott State Penitentiary. Mostly built out of local quarry rock, the prison is now home to nearly 1,000 inmates and has the worst safety record and highest homicide rate of any prison in the Maryland Department of Corrections system. The state also carries out the majority of its death sentences here. The Death House. The most ominous structure inside of Abbott is the Death House. Electrocution, gas, and lethal injection have all been used within its walls, though only the last is still used today. The Death House is also the prison's oldest structure, built as the administration building when the prison was a POW camp. Its basement was also built during the war, and in it you can still see relics of that time. The basement has been closed off for 20 years. Prison Cemetery. When an inmate dies and his family does not claim the body, he is buried here. The cemetery is named after the infamous corrections officer Hermes T. Haight. He was in charge of executions for several decades before finally killing himself in the gas chamber. Also buried here is notorious inmate Horace Gage, who savagely killed his wife on a conjugal visit. To me, the cemetery is the most bleak and depressing place on all of Carnate. The Quarry. At the same time the prison started operation, digging commenced at Carnate Quarry. Prisoners were forced to work this quarry for 12 hours a day, cutting the rock that would be used to build the prison walls. Work conditions in the quarry were far from ideal. Inmates who complained were severely disciplined. Carnate Quarry has not been in use since the 1960s, with its mining equipment simply abandoned where it stood to rust and collapse. The Asylum. On the far western edge of Carnate stands an old Victorian home built in 1877. In 1899, the home was converted into the oddly titled Carnate Institution for the Alienated. This small institution was run by one Dr. Killjoy, whose methods were far from conventional and often tragically lethal. What exactly happened to Dr. Killjoy is unknown, but the asylum was abandoned in the 1930s and has been uninhabited ever since.
Alright, that's pretty much everything there. That was pretty entertaining actually, I enjoyed that. I will be returning to those when we discover future entries. I just found that quite interesting. Okay, so where are we going now? Oh, some more revolver ammo. And a bunch of stuff over here. Very nice. We're running low on shotgun shells though, which is a bit concerning. Giant gate with a tree growing out of the concrete, okay. Cool. I mean, that's the least weird thing so far. Okay, we can go out there, but what's here?
He'll never find us in here.
Probably right. Oh, the corpses aren't speaking to me anymore.
He'll never find us in here.
Oh, I'm gonna find you. Damn it.
Do you want to play with us, Torque?
No, not really. Don't even know where you went. Oh, god damn it, not these guys again. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Wait, you can't hit me while I'm down, that's cheating. It's not a very confusing maze. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, he's dead. He is truly dead. Okay, let's get out. let's move on. Urgent note. Is that gate slowly closing? No, it's just going back and forth. What was this urgent note? Can I not?
It'll be a cold day in Hades before I relent to you fiends.
Oh god. Rats. And not the nice kind either, the evil kind. It's a nice bonfire. Sergei Stash, live and let live. Very nice, very nice. That's funny. Any more health in here? I mean, you got some weird needles and that. No more health in here though.
I'll burn you all.
He seems very enthusiastic about his job. But he travelled far. Hey, more shotgun shells. And some more health. Which is always welcomed. Anything else over here? Oh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did these guys come from? Oh, what's this?
T! Can you hear me?
No?
I can't remember how I got down here. You weren't there to save me, but it's okay. You tried. You always tried. There's no way out now, but I still love you.
Well, that's good.
You should never play with fire. It's not safe.
I agree. So, very good lesson there. Don't play with fire, kids. You idiots. Oh no, they're resurrecting. How do I get out? I don't know what that does, but it does something, right? It set a fire up there. Maybe I just jump up here? Okay, alright. Ooh, Molotov cocktail. That's nice. Okay, well I'm just gonna leave you guys to it then. Nope, nope, they died. Oh, we've got Molotov cocktails now, so that's cool. Oh, we got our batteries back. That's good. So how do we switch? Oh shit. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I know what I did. How do I switch? 8 is... Okay. Why is that throw? How do I switch to Molotov? Throw is space. No, throw is mouse 2. Numpad plus Y. Can I can't. Okay, I can't clear that. Molotov cocktail isn't bound to anything. Okay, well... I didn't want to look at that. Okay, so we can switch to it from here. Alright.
Everywhere I go, I find more of these monstrosities. I shall never get off this island.
Oh shit. God, these guys are very annoying to deal with. And their puddles of goop do a lot of damage. Okay, what was this way though? Dynamite. Bunch of supplies. What did we just get? Oh shit. That's not fair.
So easily seduced. But you know, Torque, nothing worthwhile is easy.
Oh, that's not fair. All the way back here. Ugh. Right, well, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early today, guys. Because I am really hungry, so I haven't had anything to eat so far, so. I'm going to end the stream here. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking by and for watching. Like always, next stream will be tomorrow at... What day is it tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow at 3 PM UK time. I think if there's any delays, I will probably just notify on Twitter, as I usually do. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Is there anything else to do? No. Alright. Well, thanks guys again. I'll catch you next time. See you later.